So then this is a glomerulus, however you pronounce it, I don't care. And then this, just the capsule itself, so just this part is Bowman's capsule.
But if you put it all together, it's the renal corpuscle?
Right.
Or just that's the Bowman's capsule?
Right, and then that by itself is glomerulus.
All this right here by itself?
Right. So you've got the afferent, because it's coming in.
Afferent arterial?
Mm-hmm.
Afferent arterial.
And then you've got the efferent. Right, so then this is a podocyte, all this, the white stuff,
Those are cells, right?
is a podocyte.
So all this is podocyte?
It's the white covering over it. If you look, see, it's covering it.
Okay, so those are the podocytes.
Right, so then those are the nucleus of the podocytes, and then these red things are the slit pores. Remember? Okay, so then you have these two together, so this and this part make the juxtaglomerular apparatus. This whole thing is the juxtaglomerular apparatus, right? So then these cells are the macula densa.
The blue ones?
This ring would be
These
the
are the new
macula
parts,
And these
I
are
guess.
macula densa?
Yes.
Okay.
And then this would be the juxtaglomerular cells.
Okay.
So together, that makes
Juxtaglomerular.
apparatus.
Okay.
And then, what else? And this is the, that's the distal convoluted tubule, but he just said another name for that.
You open it up and there's like two ways.
Whatever. Anyway, okay, so there's that.
But it's the distal convoluted tubule.
Yeah. Okay, so then you've got, we'll do the veins first.
Maybe I should go back over there. Are you recording it? I bet he's recording it.
Okay. We'll do this one.
Renal corpuscle.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman's capsule. Glomerulus. Afferent arterial. Afferent arterial.
keep you straight.
Afferent arterial. Efferent arterial.
Right.
Just
Nope, not that one.
I mean, all that. Oh, well, all the, just
Give me
this.
this.
Just
Yes,
this.
there you go.
Just that right there.
Yes.
Just glomerular apparatus.
Right.
Distal convoluted tubule. Macula densa cells. Juxtaglomerular
Right, close enough.
cells.
Right.
Oh, these are the podocytes. Nuclei.
Oh, the
Nucleus.
podocyte, yeah.
Nucleus of the podocytes and slit pores.
Very good. See, it's easy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Then
So what
what
happens in here?
Filtration.
Glomerular filtration. But yeah. So
This
that would
ain't
be,
nothing down here though?
well, that would be the, let's see. That would be the proximal convoluted
So
tubule?
this is the proximal and this is the distal.
Yeah. We did say that.
So we have any of this stuff in here we don't need.
Nope. Okay, so what happens at this end?
Proximal convoluted tubule. What happens?
What does it do?
It either goes to a collecting duct or...
Well, I meant, because this
Does it
is
filter?
filtration, right?
Yeah.
So it's filtering from the glomerulus into the capsule, right? So then this
Drains it?
is reabsorption. Yeah, the proximal end is the reabsorption, because this will come out and it'll wrap around these, right? So this does the, I said that right, reabsorption? Yeah, because that end is secretion. So this reabsorbs it from, is it the blood into the tubule? Let me check, hang on.
Tubule sounds right.
Blood into the tubule? I don't like telling you. Filters into that. Where is it?
I think it's further back the other way.
Is it? Oh, here, yeah, it is tubular reabsorption.
So
Okay.
from blood to the tube.
From blood to the tube. Okay,
It's tubular reabsorption from blood
to tube.
to tube.
Yeah. Okay. So then this one Coming up, see, this is the pyramid. So this is one of these. So this is the pyramid, right? So this is the medulla part,
Okay,
and then this is the cortex.
and then that's the renal corpus
That's the renal capsule.
capsule.
Yeah. So you've got the arteries and veins. That's the inner lobar. It arches, so that's the arcuate, and then it radiates. So that's the cortical radiate. Does that make sense? Like you can see it arch, and then it radiates like the sun
So
does.
this is the interlobar.
Lobar.
Interlobar.
Interlobar.
Because it's in between. In between.
Interlobar.
Arc.
Arcuate.
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 Interlobar.
Because it arcs.
Arcuate, radiate.
Uh-huh.
And then cortical radiate.
And then radiate.
It radiates.
Cortical, radiate.
Radiate. It radiates.
Because it's cortical,
Because it's
because
in the
it's cortex.
cortex, and it looks like it's radiating.
That's pretty good.
Interlobar.
I'm glad I'm recording your shit.
Okay, so redo that.
Interlobar.
Lobar.
Lobar, arcuate.
Lobar.
Interlobar.
There you go.
Artery and vein. How do you say it?
Arcuate.
Arcuate.
Artery and vein.
Artery and vein, and then radiate.
Cortical
Cortical
radiate.
radiate.
Because it's in the
And that's
Okay.
the one you keep trying to say, the interlobular.
Because these are interlobular or whatever, but that's so confusing because that's interlobar.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why I do the cortical,
Cortical radiate.
It's so much easier.
That makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
Artery and vein.
because it arcs.
Because they'd be the same. I mean,
Think
they're too similar
Dude, think of
to
McDonald's. It's got the golden arches. It's an
Arcuate.
arch. Arcuate.
arc.
Okay, so this is the collecting duct. It goes all the way down. So this one would be the juxtamedullary.
Medullary
Because it goes all the way down into the medulla.
into the medulla.
Yeah.
So that's the juxtamedullary, whatever.
Juxtamedullary.
Medullary nephron.
Nephron loop.
This one is the cortical nephron. Okay, so then that is the glomerulus. That is the Bowman's capsule. Together, those are the renal corpuscle. So this would be the. That's the afferent.
Yeah.
And then this would be the proximal because it's coming out of it. Proximal convoluted tubule, the descending, ascending, distal convoluted tubule. And then this one, same thing. Proximal, descending, ascending, distal.
That's why he said they're not on
And
the
what is the
same
blue
side.
in here?
That's the nucleus of the podocytes,
And the podocytes are this part?
the white part.
The white part?
And then the red part
White
is the
part,
slip.
where?
Well, whatever,
covering.
yellow.
Oh, okay.
And then the red is the slip.
Slit.
force.
Okay.
And then it's the same one. This one's easy too. Because, like, if you look at it from here down, it makes so much more sense. Like, if you're trying to do it the other way, because it goes from here and it drains down into here. So it goes from the cortex into the pyramids of the medulla, into the minor calyces, and then they merge into the major. But that's a bad. The major would be like right here, where they two form. And then into the pelvis, and then down at the.
What about the
Here.
papillary or whatever?
That's these in here. That's.
These little duck-looking things right
Yeah.
here?
No, wait, this is the papillary. Hang on one second. Gotcha. I think the papillary is 5. I'm almost positive.
Like that little indention there?
Let me see. Renal pyramids. That's the renal column. That's the renal capsule. The medulla. The cortex. The ureter. Yeah, I'm right. 5. That is the papilla.
And that's where all this
Number
stuff dumps
5
into
is the
here
papilla?
to go to the,
Yeah.
okay.
Because that's where, because it goes from the cortex
Dumps into here.
into the medulla, into the papilla. These are the minor calyces. This is the major where they form together. That's
So
not
this would
great.
be a major, this would be a major.
Like, see here where they merge together. See here where they merge together. That would be the major.
Okay.
So yeah, so those would be minors, and where it merges together is the major. That's the pelvis. That's the renal pelvis, and then that's the ureter. So going in, these are the renal artery and veins. That's the inner lobar. It arcs, arcuate, and then it radiates.
Okay.
Cortical
Cortical
radiate.
radiate. So
And
then,
this right here is a whole bunch of those renal corpuscle. Is that what that
yeah, I think those are what those are. I'm not quite sure. I'll have
Well,
to
it's on this one, so it's got to be.
Yeah. And then these are the sinuses. Or not that one, but these ones.
What's this, number 6? Is that a sinus or?
I don't know, honestly. I would hate to tell you. Can you come here for a second, please?
Questions?
Yes.
Is this supposed to be a sinus right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Sinus, okay. And
Let's see
then
here. Wait, not this one right here. No, sorry. These in between the calyces.
our
So
sinus.
what is this trying to show us?
That
right
is
there?
that's removed the top of one of the calyces.
Okay.
So those are all calyces.
Yeah.
These are the minor calyces.
Correct.
And then where they merge is the major calyce.
There's only
And
2 to
that's-
3 major calyces per kidney, so you're looking at this area right here and
Yeah.
probably one right there. 4 is the pelvis.
And that's the pelvis, and that's the ureter.
Correct. This is,
Epithelium?
you see how they just have removed the top of the calyce there?
But what are they trying to show? What's the point of that right there?
That is, keep in mind, kidney's a 3-dimensional structure, so there's going to be ones that are running deep into the board and also ones that are coming out at you.
Okay.
So they're trying to show you the three-dimensionality
I
of it.
see.
Yep.
What are the white dots?
Yeah, is this the?
Each one of those is Bowman's capsule.
Okay.
And well, if the glomerulus inside would be the
one of
renal
those is
corpuscle.
these?
Exactly.
Okay.
So each one of those.
When you call it
Is a Bowman's capsule.
and when you call it
Oh,
Yes.
so this is just a split open Bowman's
Alright.
capsule.
Yes.
Is what okay.
Exactly. Those
So-
are capsule kind of cut off.
Okay.
This
awesome.
one is a really good one for telling them apart. This by itself is
Bowman's
the Bowman's
capsule.
capsule.
Okay.
This is glomerulus. Together,
They are.
that's the renal corpuscle.
You got it.
Okay.
You got
So
it.
this one works really well because you get the capsule.
And then this is the juxtamedullary
Juxtaglomerular apparatus.
He probably
Yes.
would have these ones.
You should be able. You did say juxtamedullary. Those are the 2 nephron types. This will be a cortical. Remember, higher up, shorter nephron loop. This one will be a juxtamedullary.
Okay.
Nephron. They do show those. That's a pretty good one for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each one of those is Bowman's capsule, and you should also be able to do blood vessels too. Like as an example, where were the interlobars?
Right here.
Those were the ones
right here.
running up exactly in the column. What were the ones that were running?
Arcuate.
Arcuate.
Yeah, running in between the cortex medulla, and then these ones that are running straight up here.
Core radiate.
Cortical radiate. Yeah, and then you could see. Again, it'll be difficult to label here, but these little ones coming off of the
The afferent.
the afferent arterial coming in. What's going out?
Efferent.
Afferent. You got it.
Okay, and on the one part you were telling us, I know this part is supposed to be salty down here, right? How do you know which one is putting out the water and which one is putting out the salt?
By ascending and descending.
Okay.
Where,
Descending
go ahead.
puts
Go ahead
out
and do.
water.
Go ahead and do.
And this one puts out salt.
Brady, if you'll do it on the cortical nephron there. Where's the? We'll do it on the juxtamedullary because that's where. Do the descending one.
Okay, let's see. So this is descending.
Correct.
And this is ascending.
Correct. Now the descending was permeable to
Water.
water.
Okay, so this is the water and this
Water
is the
out.
salt.
The salt would be on the other side. Yeah. Now as you move down, remember that gradient, concentrate sodium chloride gradient became greater and greater.
Okay, and there was a point in this, and I forget now. How come this one is shorter and this one is longer?
One's further up into the. to
Yes.
the-
So the juxtamedullary were only 20% of all the nephrons, but their purpose was water balance.
Okay.
And so the longer that extends down into the medulla, the more that sodium and
That's right.
water can move out. Yeah.
Okay.
So the water balance
Water
functions.
balance. That's right. Okay.